Hi everyone. So it's 9 a.m. here in New York. Welcome back to my vlog. This is my life, because guess what? This is my life. So originally I was going to make a separate video for my YouTube channel, but I don't feel like repeating myself. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use my TikTok video and post it on here, stitch it on here, whatever. So I'm not repeating myself. I spent 10 minutes talking on the TikTok video about the topic that I'm going to be discussing, and I just do not feel like having to repeat myself. My headache is already like getting into my eyeballs, and it's been stressful. Last night was stressful. It's been stressful this morning. So I'm just going to stitch that video into this so I don't have to repeat myself. So when you're listening to the video, or watching the video, sorry, I do podcasts, so it's always listening. When you're watching the video and you hear me talking, and I'm talking, and I keep saying like I'm talking to people on TikTok, just remember, the video was only intended for TikTok, so ignore that. So here comes the video that I'm talking about. Hey everyone, so, all right, whatever. TikTok chose this filter for me. I wish I knew how to do my makeup like this, but hey, I can't afford the type of foundation that could do this coverage. Anyways, I'm not gonna change it. We all know it's a filter, okay? We all know it's a filter, see? We all know it's a filter. I know it's a filter. I'm not trying to catfish anybody into thinking it's not a filter. TikTok chose it. It's just gonna stay, okay? Anyways, 8:10 a.m. here in New York, and guess what? It is November 5th. It is Tuesday. It is election day, people. Election day. Polls have been open since 6 a.m. here in New York. They close at 9 p.m. So for all of you that did not do a mail-in ballot, the absentee ballot, or the early voting, get your booties out there and vote, okay? Check and make sure that you know what location you're supposed to vote at, because you have to vote in the area that you're designated to. Unlike people that did early voting, where they could vote anywhere, today you have to vote in your designated area. Like when I voted, I got to vote at the Susan B. Anthony House out here, when my actual voting place is a church that's like a couple roads down from me. Now, I chose Susan B. Anthony House because that's where it all started for women to be able to vote. So I chose to go to the Susan B. Anthony House. Did I have a place that was probably closer to me, considering I have agoraphobia and I have a fear of leaving my safe zone? Yeah, I did. I did. But I chose the Susan B. Anthony House because of the history there. That I got to stand on the same spot that other women had stood to get their rights to vote. Now, I'm not 100% sure if that is actually designated as a place for people to do regular voting. I don't think it is, because I would think that that would be my voting place, but it's not. Well, anyways, get out there and vote. If you're working and say your hours are not in line with the voting hours, like people that work really long shifts, and you're not, you wouldn't be able to get to your voting location when you got out of work, your boss, your supervisor, whoever's in charge of you that day at work, has to let you out at some point from work to go vote. That's for anybody that did not know that, or people that are going to be voting for the first time. They are to let you go vote, okay? They cannot refuse to let you to go vote. If they do refuse, you can take that higher up, okay? But get out there and vote, okay? I voted early voting, like I said, the Susan B. Anthony House. My husband, same thing. He got home from work. He went to the Susan B. Anthony House. He voted there too. So we both got our votes in. And y'all know who I voted for. Y'all know who my husband voted for. But I'm hoping after this election is over with, people can go back to their normal lives, because I'm getting sick and tired of friends going against friends because they're voting opposite. Okay? Not once did I ever let it get in the way if, say, somebody that I am friends with or I'm following or on here, on Facebook, on anywhere. I did not let their choice get in the way of my friendship with that person just because I'm voting Trump and say they're voting Kamala. I'm not going to let that get in the way, because that's just stupid. You're going to let politics choose who your friends are, who you're going to remain friends with. I mean, I know there's a lot of people I'm following that really don't give a shit about Trump, okay? Well, that's my choice. That's my choice who I'm voting for. I have that right. Susan B. Anthony gave me that right. So all these people that are like ruining friendships because of this election, it's off the wall. You guys should be ashamed of yourself. You should be really ashamed of yourself, because I'm seeing TikTokers going against TikTokers. Okay? I'm seeing my friends, my followers turning their backs on people and rude. Like, seriously, we can make those little TikToks where we are showing our support for who we're voting for, but when you're starting to call out people, that crossed the line right there. Because I know a couple of my TikTok friends, I'm not gonna mention who, you probably already know who you are, that are really bad mouthing other TikTokers because they're not choosing the candidate they want. And I'm sorry to say this, I am sorry to say it, it's a lot of the Kamala supporters, because they're going after what they call the Trumpsters. It's the Kamala supporters that are actually bad mouthing everybody. Like, seriously. And you prove me wrong. Prove me wrong in my comments. I really don't care, because this video right now is followers only because of my account being private. Because of this election, I had to make my account private because people were coming after me being a Trump supporter. But I'm hoping that once the circus is over with, that we've been dealing with, I hope people can get back to their normal lives, because I'm getting sick and tired of friends going against friends, followers going against followers, because they don't agree with the other person's choice of who they're voting for. Okay? I have many friends that are voting for Kamala. Do I like that idea that my friends are doing that? No, it's their choice. Freedom of choice. Okay? Do I like that idea? No, I don't. I do not. But you know what? I don't push my politics on anybody, just the same as I don't like people pushing religion on me. Okay? And that's another thing. People complain about people throwing religion at them. But nobody's complaining about throwing politics in somebody's face. Okay? That's why I hate election year. When the year comes that we have to vote for a president, I hate it. I seriously hate it. You know why I hate it? Because it turns people into these monsters. Okay? You're putting people down. You're being ridiculous, okay? It's like, for the females, did you take your freaking Midol? For the men, I don't know. Did you get your panties in a bunch? I don't know. But seriously, election year is always like the worst, okay? Because people in their brains, it's all politics. But you know what? Once this is done and over with, get back to your normal life, okay? Whether it's Trump or Kamala, get back to your life, because there's really nothing we can do to change the vote, who is our president. And we both are saying the same thing. I'm saying I don't want to see Kamala in that damn White House. Her supporters are saying I don't want to see Trump in that White House. Okay, we will find out who's going to be in that White House. But in my opinion, Kamala has not given anybody anything good about what she plans on doing. She's been in the White House for almost 4 years. Her and Joe Biden haven't done shit for us, okay? And my thing is did we not learn when we voted in Joe Biden as president? I didn't vote him in. I didn't vote for him. I voted Trump. Did we all not learn that when we took a vice president, made him president, look what happened? And now we're doing the same thing. We have a vice president that is running for president. Are we going to suffer deja vu? Are we going to see World War III? Or are we going to see Civil War II? Is it going to be World War III where countries are going to come after us because they see how weak our president is? Or are we going to go into Civil War because it's going to be Republicans versus Democrats? So, I'm going to let you go because it's getting very loud in the hall. And I don't know why it's getting loud in the hall. I'm at the other end of the hall now. So, I'm going to let y'all go. Didn't think this video was going to go 10 minutes, but it did. So, please get out and vote. Vote, 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 vote. And then maybe tomorrow we'll find out who's president. Sometimes later than that. I've seen it be like on a Saturday that we found out who was president. So, we'll see. So, bye for now. Okay, so like I said in that video, get out there and vote. Okay, let's get this circus over with because like I said in the video, it has been a circus for this whole election time. I seriously hate the election year. I cannot stand it because it just turns people against people. It's really pathetic. So I will be coming back to do another video about the whole voting and the election thing once we know more about who could be president. And then I'm just gonna keep coming on when I know more information and whatnot. So yeah, get out there and vote. And like I said in the video, if you're working and you're not able to get to your voting location before it closes, then you make sure that you let your supervisor, your boss, your manager, whoever's in charge of you know that you need to get out and vote. And they'll let you out to vote because it's not like it's an all-day thing. It's just going to be get to your location and then get back to work. So get out there and vote. Don't care who the hell you're voting for. Just get out there and vote. All right? So bye for now, guys.